Pisces, I'm trying to catch you out. I don't know what this is because I keep hearing Catch or Hutch, the name Hutchinson, or Hutch or Michael. Michael, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Melissa, Maria, Michael, Jackson, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine. All of the M's, all of the J's, but I'm trying to catch you out. Okay, so it's like I'm trying to get you to slip up. Okay, so like personally, like a person, Pucci, Paula, Pisces, another Pisces, and you're trying to catch them. Like I'm trying to catch your eye and I'm just trying to make sure that when you say something to see if you slip up. So I don't know if someone's been lying a hell of a lot or they've got their eye on you all of the time. The eye of the tiger, something around a Leo or an Aquarian, and I've got my eye on you all the time waiting to see if you slip up. So is this around like relapse or something like that, or drink or anything, or like I'm just keeping an eye on you that much to see if you ever slip up? Like you've said something, or they've said something, or Steve said something, I don't know, Stephen King, but like somebody has said something, okay, and then somebody is now like, okay, so now you've said that, I'm going to keep an eye on you to make sure that you stand by your word, that you don't slip up and not do what it is that you're saying that you're going to do. Because it feels like that you've probably had a discussion or something like that, okay, and then somebody is going to keep their close eye on you to make sure that you don't falter, that you don't slip, okay. So slip back, rap, there goes Rabbity, up there goes Abity. So something to do with Abby, Abigail, Abbott, M and M, Emily, Marissa, Maria, Michael, Jackson, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine. But like, I'm going to make sure that you don't slip and go back to what you was doing. So something like that. So it might be like if it's an addiction, or if it's like I've been doing so well and I've been keeping up with the structure, and I'm going to make sure that you don't go back on your word. Okay. So some of you might have made a plan with someone and they've said, okay, we'll do that. And because I am picking up that some of you, it might be to do with like children or something like that, and somebody's promised you something, okay, and because they've or you've promised someone something, right, but you've promised them that you will stand by your word, okay, stand by your bed, okay, something to do with the bed, that they'll make your bed or sleep in your bed, or I don't know, lie in your bed, something to do around your bed, okay, or Ted, okay. Sorry guys, I've got a cold. I've just started getting a cold today, but like you've said something, okay, I'm going to make sure that you stick by your word. And for some of it, it might be to do with access to kids, because that's what they're kind of saying, that okay, I promise you that so and so and so forth, okay, I'm going to make sure that you stay as what you've said, that your word is your bond, that you will do that. So it's kind of like, I've promised you that you can see the children. I promise you that you can see me on this day, that day, you can talk to me on this day, blah, blah, blah. And then somebody's keeping their eye on you to make sure that you stand by what you say, okay? And if it isn't, it'll be the other person for a lot of you. I really don't feel very good this morning. Sorry, Pisces, if I am so bitty with you. I can't chill at the moment. I think it's just that, as long as you stay by your word, it's like someone's keeping an eye on you to make sure that you don't lie, or Elijah, or Lee, Lisa, okay, Liz, Lenny, Henry, okay, but like Haley, but I'm going to make sure that you stand by your word. There's a Virgo energy here, because I'm hearing like, I want you to be loyal and honest, okay, and now you have been honest, I need to make sure that I'm like, I heard you correctly. So someone keeps checking up just to make... It's kind of like someone checks up just to make sure, and they say, are you sure? Unless they're from Ireland. Hey, to be sure, to be sure, to be sure. Right? Or Rhodes Island. But like, you say something and they go, are you sure? And you're like, yes. Like, and you're like, but, you know, are you sure that you want to? And you're like, yes, that's what I fucking said, isn't it? And they're like, yeah, but are you sure? And you're like, fucking please don't keep asking me if I'm sure. Like, if I say yes, I mean it. If I say no, I mean it, right? But they're like, yeah, but last time you said that, and they like, it's kind of like someone has a close eye on everything that you do, okay? And that when you do something different, they say, yeah, but you didn't do that before. And you're like, right, well, I don't fucking get it. Like, and they're like, yeah, but and it's because someone keeps their eye on you all the time, of like watching your behaviour or watching how you speak or what you say, and then if you change it and you change your mind, you say, well, I don't know, fucking last week I felt a little bit different and now I've kind of changed my mind a little bit. And they're like, yeah, but last time you said that, and are you sure now? And you're like, man, like, it's getting way too confusing now. You're going to start a fucking argument. It's really what I'm picking up for you. It's not much, but like, it's kind of like you promise to do something, right? And you say, yep, that's okay. We're going to write this down, and this is what we're going to do. You don't have to write it down, but speak to someone. This is what we're going to do, and then later on, like say next week, you probably feel like you want to do something spontaneous. Okay, so you change the plan, and then all of a sudden the other person says, "Well, you wanted to last time, and now you don't." You're like, oh. like stressed out that someone has to stick by such a routine of everything being the same. So it's like a routine of life. Okay, I have a certain way. I get up at this time, I do that, and blah blah blah. Okay, and then like I don't know, probably in a week or two, I might do something different. Okay, so something spontaneous, or I might just just do something natural. And then when you do, and you change the way that you're doing things, like the time, you change your time or time gap or something like that, and think, okay, well, yesterday I got up at 6 o'clock. Today I'm going to get up at 7. Yeah, but you normally get up at 6. You're like, what does that fucking matter? I got up at 7 today. Something trivial like that, or trivial pursuit. But like questions, basically, like I'm always being questioned. But what time did you do this? What time are you doing that? What time will you be back? What time will you be over? What time? You're like, fuck, bruv, I don't go off time. Like, I don't really. I mean, you could have ADHD or something like that, but like, I don't really go off time. Me, I don't really go off time. Me, there's specifically myself, because I work for myself, so I kind of start early in the morning. Okay, but it's a bit like that. Like somebody in this scenario sticks by a structure of time. Okay, and the other person probably doesn't. And then it winds the other person up when they're like, yeah, but like, I'm free to do whatever I want because I'll probably work for myself, or I'm not working. So I'm free. I can do whatever I want. Or you could even be single. But like, well, I'm free. I'm easy going, easy come, easy go. I'm free. Do whatever you like. Another person's kind of like, yeah, well, I can't stand all of this non-structured stuff. Like, if you're going to say you're going to do something, then make sure that you stay by your words. And you're kind of like, yeah, but I don't think about shit like that. Like, you've got so much time and stuff on your hands to be able to do what you want, and I don't. So I have to make sure that I stick by this time. And you're like, yeah, but your time's different than my time. So it might be someone that calls you late at night when it's say if it's like daylight saving hours, UK, America, for instance, right? And the time gap is completely different to the person that you might be talking to, right? Or your working routine is completely different than the other person. Like, say you work during the morning and the other person works during the night, okay? Or like you work during the night and the other person works during the morning, and then when you go out, the other person comes in, or something like that, okay? And like the gaps of like who works what hours and shifts is kind of like seems to be a bit of a problem of what Spirit is saying. The structure of time compared to the other one. Okay, someone is urgent that time is going to run out, and the other person is really not kind of really going off a routine of it. And it might be the fact that someone isn't working, and because the other person isn't working and the other person is, they're kind of like, well, I'm fucking bored, I'm not doing anything, I'm frustrated and bored and fed up, and I'm not doing anything. What are you doing? I'm at work. Oh, are you? Okay, well, I'm bored, I'm fed up, I've got nothing to do. Well, I'm sorry, I can't, I'm working. I've got work to do. I can't have time off because you've got time off, or you're free and you're single. That doesn't mean that I am. And it seems to me that for a lot of you, you're getting in a right tiz between time gaps, time shifts, working. It might not even be work. Like, it might not be that gap of work. It just seems to be where someone is really structured on making sure that you stand by the word of time, meetings and everything else, and the other person is kind of like, well, I'm just fucking gravy, baby. I'm just like, easy come, easy go, whatever happens, happens. Let's just leave it up to the day. Like, let's not make plans. Okay, so the best plan, so it might be a Libra energy here, okay, Libra energy. And like, yeah, I do think that. I think what it is what they're trying to tell me bitterly is that there's a bitter taste in someone's mouth, and it's to do with seeing each other on certain days and times, okay, and that a structure may be needed to not go back on one's word, because it feels like that when one makes a plan and then has to break it later on because of a work time, the other person probably gets wound up the fact that it's like, well, we planned to go out on that day, and you're like, well, yeah, but work's just called and I'm having to work, and you're like, well, fucking hell. So it might be people that work at hospitals or like 12-hour shifts, people that work for the elderly, and you're on call, okay? And then you plan to have a day off, and then as you do, they call someone up and say, can you come in and do like 3 or 4 hours, please, because we're short-staffed. And then you go in, and then you have to like tell the partner that I can't make this event, blah, 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 because of there's something else going on, either work or, I don't know, an event or something. And that seems to be going on, and I really want to get that done. Like, I really want to focus on that. Okay. It might be a third party where you're focusing on too many different things, too many different projects, or too many different people. Okay. But like, I'm really busy, and then I'm busy when you're not busy. That's what it feels like, a message. I know it's slightly trivial, but like, I've got so many things and so many projects that I have to get done, that I'm trying to get everything done to be 11:11 on the clock, so you'd probably do them a putty. But like I've got so many things to get done, okay, that I'm really busy, and you're not busy, but you don't seem to be busy when I am. And then when I'm free, you're not, and you're working. And it seems to be around, well, I know it's fucking confusing because I can't quite grasp what they're saying, which is pretty much that. Pisces is trying to, probably a planner might do quite well, and to be honest with you, I am a Pisces, and I am thinking of that myself, around food, okay, and also, I don't know, it sounds like fucking, you know, hypochondriac, but like ADHD, attention deficit disorder, okay, hyper, okay, and that I've got so many things that I have to concentrate on that it's kind of like, okay, it's probably best that I write this down, okay, and that I have a structure, and that I get up in the morning and shower and do all my bits and bobs and blah blah blah, okay, and then, okay, at this time I do this, and then at this time I can do this, and then blah blah blah. So it feels like making a planner, or the name Morgana, or Anna, or Annie, or Annabelle, or Pollyann. But like, I have to make a plan. I'm going to do this at this time, this at this time, this at this time, and this at this time. And does this fit in with you? Okay. So alchemy, Natalie, but does it fit in with you? Okay. So, I mean, this here doesn't have to be a relationship if you guys are single, because this would be you sorting out your work rota and stuff like that, okay? And possible times off at Christmas and like vacations and things like that. But if it is actually involving another person of a relationship, it feels like that what you might be doing is making these kind of like, okay, so you've got that week off at Christmas, you've got these 3 days off here, I can have 4 days off here, blah, 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 and I can see you on a Monday and a Tuesday, and then blah, 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 okay. Some of you are a cheater and a liar, and you're telling this person, I can see you on this date, and then I can see you on this date, and you're cheating on that person, because I am picking up a trine, okay. And that I can talk to you on this date and you can take me out, okay? And then I can see you on this day and you can take me out, but I'm not going to tell this person the fact that the reason why I can't make this date is because I'm actually going out with this person. So if that isn't a cheater and a liar, okay, then it is someone that is just planning things around like events around like family or children, okay, spending time with children or friends. Okay, and I can see you on this date, blah, 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 and then I can make an arrangement and see you on that date. And then your work rota seems to be a message that's coming through as well of what they're saying that is what you're organising. But it's a disturbing energy of this 3. Okay, so some of you, not all of you, somebody here is making plans with 2 different people, okay? 2 different people, and seeing this one, and then lying to this one, and not telling them that I'm actually going out on a date also with this one. Now, if you're a person that is seeing 2 people and you're not lying, like you're physically not lying, and you have stopped seeing this one because this energy here is completely over and it's gone wrong and everything else, and you're single, then you know you're not lying. Okay, you're not lying. But I'm definitely picking up, like, because you know, energy can be picked up, like, say, if you've just broke up with someone, right? You've just broke up with someone and you are still hung up on that person. Hangman, probably another Piscean or a life path 3. Okay. but like you're still really hung up on that energy, right? And you're using this energy in order to be able to get over this energy, but you know that in your heart of hearts, that if this person was to come crawling back, you would leave this person and go back here. Now, if you know that this is fully over and you're seeing this person because that is fully over and there's no going back, and there, you know, there's no way that you would actually leave this person, then granted. But if it's kind of like, you know, I'm only really using you just as a scapegoat, really just to get the attention of this one, you know, blah blah blah, so on and so forth, so you know, you'll just put yourselves in a right bind there. But I definitely keep picking up energies of 3, like so busy with 3 different things. Okay, it might be like 3 channels like I run. You can join the blog if you want to, the vlog, okay, in the comments section, show more section, show thingy, and on the discussion page. But like, you got 3 things that you really want to get done. One could be music, okay, that you make music as a producer, and then also vlogs, and then also tarot cards, something like that, right? But you got 3 things to get done, okay, and then also everything else and all of the above that seems to be going on around your life. And if it isn't the things, they're people, okay? So it's either people or things, okay? For you guys that are not seeing other people, it's a thing. If it isn't a thing, which is Steve, then it is another thing, which would be a person, okay? I definitely keep picking up an energy of another Piscean here. Like, if they're not a Pisces, then it would be a 3 possible that they are in their chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node. And it might even be where your 2 life paths add up together to 3, okay? Like a 7 and a 5 adds to 3, okay? Something like that. Okay, Pisces. So let's see. So from the 21st until the 30th for Pisces, from the 21st until the 30th for Pisces, 10 of Swords in reverse. So it's over, that's what I'm saying. For a lot of you, what they're telling me is pretty much that something could have been over, okay, and that you've just kind of like ended a very long-term relationship with a person because it really wasn't going anywhere, okay, and what you've decided is to start over fresh, maybe with another person, and you could be dating a 1, which means that you're dating a new person, okay. So you've ended it with a past partner, and then you might be going out with another 1 person, but you might be still trying to get over the shock of whatever's gone on with your last cycle, which is pretty much, I mean, I don't know how people like finish with a person and then within a day or 2 they're going with another person, but like because there's still an energy here of still getting over that, right? But you know, each to their own. But I definitely am picking up as a message that something is over as something has just begun to live. Wireless and promises. A kiss for luck and we're on our way. Lucy, lucky. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Let's see. 21st until the 30th of November for Pisces. Ace of Swords, and that's the truth, Steve. You're spot on. So some of you, there's a spot. Acne, okay, or like spots, like I don't know if it's like measles or spots, or I've actually got a few. They're actually really itching. My readings come true. I said it in Gemini as a Gemini moon, but like I don't know, I keep picking up acne or a flare up of skin or spots, something like that, or pimples, whatever y'all call them. But yeah, it's something to do with like, well, I'm going to have to talk to you and tell you the truth. So there's a discussion here, right? And it might be to do with a past partner, where they might end up coming back as you moved away, and they come back and say, look, I'm really going to have to be honest with you and just let you know exactly where I'm at, okay? So kind of like that, right? I'm just going to have to really let you know where I'm at, mentally, physically, emotionally. I need to talk to you to let you know where I'm at. It's a bit like a check-in, okay, like a check-up. So it might be from the doctors or something like that, but I really need to call you just to let you know, like, where I'm at mentally, physically and emotionally. I need to let you know where I'm at. Okay. So I'm also picking up, like, someone's travelled and they've gone, and they're like, look, I just need to let you know. I'm like, hello, Belinda, is that you? And they're like, yeah, I just need to let you know where I'm at because I'm not at home and I'm fucking really not here and I'm really not all right. So I need to let someone know where I am, because I could have gone AWOL, okay? So I've gone off the grid, I've gone off the past partner, something fucking has happened, And because it has, I've now gone off, right? I've gone off you, I've gone off. You could have even had an argument here and I've kind of slightly gone off you a little, right? But like someone's gone off, and it might be because they've gone off with another person. And now someone's gone AWOL, gone missing, and I'm picking up someone getting on the blower and saying, "You all right? Where are you at?" And saying, "Well, I'm just going to have to let you know where I am, because if you're worried and blah, 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 it's because of this." Okay. Pisces to the 21st and to the 30th. Okay, because I keep seeing someone staying in Bates Motel, like in a hotel. Like where I am in a hotel, California. I'm in California. Cali, or Kelly, Kelsey, Casey, Kelly, Cal, anybody was cowbell. But like, man, y'all got the Magician in reverse. There is no new beginning. There is no way back. Okay, emotional manipulation, manifesting the same scenario over and over again. You or the other person, Jen, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, but like contemplating over and over, like I'm going over it in my head. It's just like it's in my head. Like, I mean, it could even be narcissism, gaslighting. I don't know, but it's like it's in my head and it's going over and over, and I'm trying to rehearse everything and I'm trying to get my work done and I can't because it's constantly in my head. Or if it isn't you, the other person, when they're at work, they're in your head. Like, I just keep picking up like it's something that I'm always thinking of all of the time and I just cannot get it off my mind. 24/7. Libra, 4 Scorpio, Aries, 7 Love Path, 7 Cancerian. Okay, but like you're always like you're always on my mind. You're always on my mind. So yeah, new beginning, fresh start, but not really. Which means grieving over something that's happened. Okay, of this fresh start and this new beginning that you want but you can't have because you can't get the person off your mind, meaning that you are being distracted by the Magician in reverse. That every time I try to do anything creative, every time I really feel like I want a bit of time to myself, or I put myself first, and everybody can't understand why a selfish is a Pisces. There's that, you know, when I do things for myself, you don't like it when I'm trying to think. I can't think clearly, and when I do, you distract me. Okay, and there's an energy here of like, this is always on my mind all the time. Every time I try to do anything creative, any time I'm trying to do anything at work, anything like that, I cannot stop thinking about whatever it is that's distracting me from being able to do it. And it might be the ending that you've gone through, where you've gone through the wars and the roses. Okay, War of the Roses, which would be Michael, Douglas, or, I mean, did you piss on the salmon? I don't know, her name's Sam or Samantha. But like, you know, whatever her name is that was in that War of the Roses. Jim Morrison, Jim, John, Jalen, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine. 21st until the 30th for Pisces. So there is something around watching tarot card readings or pulling cards constantly on the other person, thinking that tarot's going to sort your life out. Only you can sort your life out. I can give you messages and everybody can scream and cry and say, "Steve, I need your help. I need you to help me." I can't help you. God can't even help you. You can only help yourself. That's the God's honest fucking truth. Okay, you can only help yourself. Tarot cards can guide you through it, but no one can help you. As a tarot card reader, man, I can't help you out of the shit that you're in. No, I can't do that. Okay, it's just an advisory system, really. Just advising not to do something, but karma is blind. Okay, it happens, and when it does, you have a chance to get over it. Okay, so it's basically about grieving. Okay, so I need to get over it. Okay, and I need to start moving on with my life and pick myself up and find some work, because this person on this side may not have any work, and because they may not, they keep manifesting the same energy over and over again by needing to find work. Okay, because it might be like needing support, and I'm not getting support off fucking anybody else, because the Magician won't support an energy, so nobody else is supporting me. I'm a one-man band. I do it by myself. Okay, so I'm a selfish, so I do it by myself. Okay, I don't need anybody's help. I can do it myself. But for some of you here, it might be where you're not actually getting any financial support from an energy of a sibling, like an ex that with children and stuff, and you're not getting any financial aid or support by the ex with the children, and they're saying to you, well, I'm not going to support you, I'm not going to fucking give you any money, you're going to have to go out there and get it yourself. And it might be where you could be saying this to your children: I can't afford all of these things that you want, and if you want them, well, then you're going to have to get a job and get it, okay? Because this is a job and this is money, but this is not. So I don't know, financially unstable, okay, or working constantly doing tarot card readings and stuff, but for some it may not be picking up as much as everybody wants it to. You know, my channel, believe it or not, is one of the most slowest growing channels possibly known to man, and that is the God's honest equivocal truth. It really is. Like a lot of other channels, they just start, man, and they end up getting like fucking 100,000 million subscribers all like in the matter of a couple of 3 months. Mine's took me about 7 years to build up. You know, popular belief, that's just the way it is. I stopped fighting against, you know, trying to get fucking seen and everything else a long time ago. But let's see, show me the other person. Show me the other person connected to Pisces, please. 10 of Cups, so that's you guys. And then you've got an energy of Aquarius or Leo placements, maybe. So there is talking and there is discussions, but it's a very slow start. It's like we're starting and we're doing something, but it's a very slow start. So this could even be like my vlog, for instance. Like I've just started a vlog. Sorry if I keep plugging it, but it's my channel. But like I've just started a vlog and it's just started. Okay, so it's going to take work. It's going to take money, a lot of money. Okay, and it's going to take work and everything else to keep it interesting. To try and build it up from the word go. So I've got no help with the other channel. Basically, I just do it because I love it and I enjoy it, just like I do music. So basically, I'm starting something fresh and I can do it myself. I want your guys' help. If you don't want to, it's up to you. But like I said, for me, this is a message for me. I'm trying to start also something new, and then also having to do tarot card readings as well as this. Okay. But for some people out there, some people that are tarot card readers and stuff like that, they have children, as well as trying to do like stuff like that, and may or may not have the time in order to be able to do it. Okay, you have to put a lot of time in, dedication towards YouTube. You do. It's not like a, you know, I'll just do 1 or 2. You have to do fucking shitloads, you know, to get anywhere in the future. But because what I'm picking up, like, it's a slow start. It's a progression, great, and there is success at the end of the rainbow, but it's a slow start. Okay, meaning like you may have just finished something with a person, and as you start to want to work on it with a new one, the old person could come back and wants to work on it. If that doesn't happen, you've finished it with the ex, and now you start to work on your new life single, or with the new person that you may have, because you've got 2 ones, but they're in reverse, basically. So meaning it's a fresh new start, fresh new person, but it's early days, basically. It's early days. Okay, so we've got another story here now, because I believe that you could well be on this side here. Let's see. So show me the other person connected to Pisces, please. 3 of Swords. What the fuck, man? Every time do I do a Pisces reading, do we come up with this complication of children, exes, divorce, going through the same thing, third-party situations, in a right bind, trying to start a new life, trying to start a new beginning, trying to find the answers in tarot, but still hurt, still wounded, divorced, left me for what? Left me for someone else? Because justice can also be, this is unfair. Well, if you had children, it's not unfair. Okay, you had kids, learn to live with it. But like, it's unfair. Well, I mean, it's not that. It's just like I'm constantly always going through that with my kids because I want to see my children. So you're always going through that same story. I just don't know if you still love that person, okay, and you're in denial at the fact that you still love the person, or if you're just doing it just for access to children. Justice, Justin, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine. Okay, and I'm still doing the same thing because there's an energy of like hopeful energy, and as it arrives straight at the 3 of Swords and Libra. Right? So like the energy that is upright is Libra here. It's the energy that it's going towards. Is a decision of court, is a decision in the eyes of the beholder, the person that has it, compared to the energy that doesn't. Libra is either the one that says yes or no. So like I said, it's either work and trying to get time off work, and I have to ask my boss first if I can. Okay, if it's I own my own company, I own my own business, then that's harder than working for anybody else. Okay, because that's all still contracts. Popular belief, I work for myself, but I'm still under contract. Why? Because I do Patron. Patron is a thing where I promise everybody that I'll try and get every reading out before a certain date, before it happens, like the 21st. It's the 21st now, and I've got 4 readings to do. I can't catch up. Okay, because everything else is going on in my life. But do you know what I'm saying? You're always under a contract of something because you earn money. Okay. But yeah, for a lot of you here, there's a visit of the doctors or something. But it's more like a court situation. But I can't know anything until justice says yes or no. Okay, justice says yes or no. And if the energy of justice is, it's this person that's looking for the answer, because this is also like closure. Okay, I need closure, I need an answer. Is it yes or is it no? I need to know if you can have time off work or no. I need to know if I can see my children or not, blah, blah, blah. Are you going to speak to me about this? Can we talk about it? Blah, blah, blah. It would still be one energy either saying yes or no, okay? And for some of you, it's just an equivocal energy that's over and you're just starting again, but you're just grieving. You're just trying to get back on your feet, okay, financially, physically and emotionally, just trying to get back on your feet, okay, because justice would also be needing a job, needing to financially support myself, like not with a person that's been around me for so long, helping me through life in a relationship or married or anything like that, that I no longer have that backing from that person that was physically always on my side. They are no longer there in order to, is this a parenting thing? I don't know. I keep picking up like the person that was always there for me and that was always like backing me is now against me, and they're not actually really. Trust me, I know people like that. The people that in life that were once for you are no longer for you anymore. They're more of an enemy now, okay? Because they could either one be sleeping with the enemy, or it could be where they are more of an enemy now because they were for you at one point and they were singing your praises. The singer, that could be a religious person, could be Jewish or something like that, maybe because I'm picking up Jewish, but like they were singing your praises, okay, and they were all for you at one point, and now they're not. Backstabbed you right in the back, Pisces. Trust me. They were singing like a fucking. This could be a grass as well. Like I am gonna. I forget what they call that now in Britain. Really not up for being funny today. But like, what do they say that I'm going to fucking sing like a hummingbird and mean that I'm going to fucking grass you up and tell them everything, right? So it can be people that go across to other channels and tell other channels and stuff, and I'm going to sing like a hummingbird, pretty much. Unless you're a singer, like you're an actual singer, like you're doing things around music and singing and dancing, performing arts, music like me, okay? But like, yeah, I'm going to sing like a fucking hummingbird. When I get to court, I'm going to fucking tell them everything that you've done to me. Yeah. So by the time it goes to Libra, okay, I'm going to like not sing your praises, because I keep picking up like religion, like hall of praise, or like singing prayer or doing prayers or something like that. Although, like I said, you can pray all you fucking like, but why would God, if God existed, right, in all of us, okay, on earth, and people pray, which I'm not trying to take that out of your hands, but if you pray, why would God put you in that circumstance for a start that you would need to pray to a higher power to get you out of what he put you in? It's karma. Right? Personal growth, lessons around feelings and emotions, free will, choices. Okay, so if you beg for things to stop, then what are you begging? Mercy? For what? For what? A higher power of something that you can't see, okay, that put you in the situation for a start anyway. So then people believe in spirits, okay. I'm channeling spirit, but who puts connections together? You? You think that you're in control of your own destiny? Of course you're not. So who puts a connection together, metaphysically or physically? Spirit. So why would they do that if they know future? If a spirit knows past, present and future, and it knows that you're destined for failure in the future, why the fucking hell would they do that? They do it to everybody. Sue's a narc. Right? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's like thinks that they're in control of their own destiny, but destiny is something that is preordained and already written for you to experience it. But then people pray to a higher power in order to beg to forgiveness of take me out and away from this place because I can't bear the pain. Well, then be Lucifer. Right? You know, we're all cut from the same cloth, bruv. You know, but like, you know, I don't know what the answer is, bruv. You know, even I don't know the fucking answer to life. Nobody does. It's your experience. You never know what you're going to get until you get through it. Okay? So you can't shy away from experiences. You have to go full force into it and see what happens. Right? Not fear energy. But yeah, I definitely keep picking up that by the time I get to Libra and by the time I get to court, I'm going to fucking tell them everything that you've done, everything that you've said. Like, I'm taking down everything that you say word for word. Word for word. I mean, what, are you fucking Whoopi Goldberg? But like, word for word. I'm going to take down everything you say word for word. Okay? And then I'm going to sing like a fucking hummingbird. When I get to court, I'm going to tell them every fucking thing that you've done. And it might even be something here around this phone call. Like, you know, I'm going to... And Putchie, for fuck's sake, if you're going to moan again, forget it. There are other people on here that are called Putchie as well. But like, you know, I'm going to, like, by the time I get to court, or by the time I make this phone call to this person, I'm going to tell them exactly what it is that I think that you do wrong. Right, you done me wrong. Mama, you've been bad. Something to do with someone's mother here. I'm going to tell you exactly what I think by the time I get to you, mother. Mama, you've been bad. Well, I only dropped you once. Well, maybe twice as a child. But you're alright though, sloughing, yeah? You know, that's alright, slough, you're alright. You know, just spit on you, you'll be alright. Just get up, you know, get on with it. Mama, you've been bad. Well, I'm sorry. Yeah, alright, mother. Someone's mother's not a very good mother. That's all I'm saying. I mean, mother's a bad mother. Oh dear, someone's got a bad mummy. Raise your hands if you got a bad mummy. I mean, what is it, Brandon Lee? But like, Brandon Fraser, was it that played the mummy? I don't know. Someone's got a bad mummy. But like, I mean, what, they bandages? What, do they work in a hospital? Yeah, they work in a hospital and they bandage people up. Band-Aid. So what is it, Bob Geldof? Bob. You know, Bob? Bob or Rob? Robert? Robin? Robert? Robertson? Tina? Really? Jan? Jan's got a bad mummy. Sorry, guys. Well, like, yeah, I don't know, man. It's all fucked. Some of you are out there that Pisces, man. You know, I get everybody, like every single Pisces has got problems with their mother. Like, it's a Pisces life. It is. It's, you know, nearly every Pisces that you will ever normally meet, the energy with the parents from a Pisces is terrible. It's terrible. It's because you have huge karma with being a Piscean. You do. And the majority of Pisces really struggle with their mother. Like, if you have it where I have it as well, in the 4th house, ooh, holy shit. Where do you think my music comes from? Right? But like, no, things are good, you know. But like I said, it's... people just take their own opinion. Anyway, I'm going to stop babbling because your reading's been really awful. Sorry, Pisces, but it has. Let's be honest. I'm just kind of babbling, trying to get through it, really. Yeah, if you want to join the vlog, you can. It's all over the place. If you want to join the rest of the reading, it's on the full access bundle over on Patreon. You can find the link below, but it's the full access bundle only. We're going to draw you more cards and clarify everything and tell you the results of all that you're looking for, okay? And then I'm going to show you the thoughts and feelings from the person and how they think and feel about you and how they think and feel about the situation at hand, okay? Thanks very much, Pisces. I really appreciate it. You can find all links provided below. Thanks very much and see you later.